Wood, smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. We back with a new video, and today we have what do Americans think about England, and we're gonna hop right into it. Original link in the description. Let's see what Americans think.
James Prime here, and today I'm in downtown Chicago. Now, a while ago I made a video called "What Do English People Think About America?" And overall I was pretty happy with the feedback that I got from the people in the video and from the people who left comments in the comment section. So what I want to do today is I want to go around and ask Americans what they think about England and its people. So let's go find some Americans and get some of their thoughts. Yeah.
I'm hoping my fellow Americans don't embarrass me right now.
The first question is, have you ever been to England?
I have been to England.
No.
No?
No, I've never been to England.
And yourself?
I've not been to England.
No?
Nope.
Nope. And?
I haven't been either.
No.
No,
No?
I have not.
No?
No.
And yourself, have you ever been?
No.
No, I ain't never been to England.
I have not, unfortunately. No.
Okay, that's all right.
Want
Any
to though.
Any plans? Maybe one day?
Soon, yeah, maybe one day. Yep.
What do you think about when you think about England? What's your general thoughts about England?
It was a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be, because we were in London, so it was like a really big city.
Yeah.
So it was really clean, which was nice, but it was weird being on the left side of everything.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Just like a big tourist area, so just people of like all different countries coming together. So I think I would meet a lot of like new interesting people if I went.
Probably the Harry Potter series. I'm watching this as a kid. Yeah.
That's the first thing that pops up in your
First thing that pops in my.
Same here. That's how it is for me. It was a very magical experience back in 2001. I was in first grade when Harry Potter dropped. So it's like it had such a big effect that it's hard for me not to compare the Harry Potter series to certain aspects of England that I see.
My head. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually think of the countryside more, probably just from like growing up with tales of like Peter Rabbit and all of that. So I think of like the homey people who know how to cook and like, little family good values for some reason.
Yeah, probably more proper, distinguished, sophisticated, cross their legs whenever they drink tea. Fancy.
I think of the New England Patriots. I'm not a football fan, but I think of them. And then also I think of the stereotype, your teeth aren't good. You guys have yellow teeth. Your teeth aren't good. So, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of England, for sure.
I've never heard that stereotype, but okay.
I don't know. I think like the cute like accents, like cute British accents and people being like nice. I don't know. That's the first thing I think of.
I feel like they're probably very proper
Oh, that's my word.
and like proper, and they like dress really nice. They probably like look at us and be like, "Why are you wearing that?"
I don't know, kings and queens and like monarchs. Yeah. Or no, a bunch of white people with like accents that's not U.S. accent. Literally like a bunch of white people.
Okay.
Come on, dude. Really? A bunch of white people?
I'll probably be like the only person there that's like black. Maybe like a few other people, but.
Yeah, he's bugging. He's bugging. London is full of people from the Caribbean, full of people from Africa. London, look into the grime scene. Why you think people like Drake, when they get influenced and they start rapping a certain way, is he was influenced heavily by those type of people that are in London. Not just London either. It's a very one thing about London. It has a nice amount of diversity there. I'll say for sure. England and I'd say England in general for sure, right?
Probably just the accent, English accent. That's it.
Man, honestly, like skate spots, architecture, honestly, like the scenery too, like just the women. I love the accents there too.
What did you think about English people, the people themselves?
So we were in a lot of tourist spots, so it was kind of hard to get like a good like natural read, but for the most part they were really like nice and kind, and yeah, they honestly just like they wanted you to know their culture.
I think they look at the U.S. the way the U.S. looks at Florida. You know what I mean? Like Florida's like the laughing stock of the U.S. And like I feel like the English people are like the U.S. is the laughing stock of like the world.
I guess I think of people that are just like naturally kind and naturally like very welcoming.
I was unaware that Florida was the laughing stock of the U.S. I was definitely unaware of that.
People. So, yeah.
They're probably think they're better than us. Yeah, they probably look at us like they're crazy, like little sibling, like, oh, America.
Probably don't understand enough about their culture.
I think tea. I think tea. That's about it. I mean, honestly, I feel like they're a lot more like open-minded than we are here a little bit, maybe. I mean, I don't know. They could have the same issues as we do there too. I mean, as we do here.
I like him. I agree with what he's saying. I feel like they're a lot more open-minded too.
Over there too, but yeah, I mean, I think like they're cool people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually think of people being really smart just because they tend to use really big fancy words and talk with that accent that makes you think that they know exactly what they're talking about. And then I'm from the South, so I just get all the y'alls and all the crazy things that people are saying. But
I've never met personally any, but from what I've seen on TV and then on like little like comedy skits, I mean, they seem like funny people. Their accents are kind of funny. It's kind of cool, but like they seem a little more proper and say certain words a little different than how us over here in the U.S. would say things. So, yeah.
I think like of them being like really fancy and just like classy and like just like dressing nice and being really like, I don't know, elegant and like put together.
Right.
Like not trashy at all, just like really nice.
No trash, all class. Yeah. That's English.
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitoring and
I respect the class a lot. I really like that.
Okay. So when you were there, what is something that kind of stuck out to you? What is something you like about England?
Like, again, sorry, sound like a broken record. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
The accent, I would say probably proper etiquette, just with like more common sense. You know, a lot of people in America don't got that.
Definitely the architecture of the buildings, especially in London.
True. That man that spoke last that was very true.
There's just so much history behind it and so many things that like you don't realize how old they really are until you're there and like you get to know that, and when you see it in front of you, it's really unbelievable.
Honestly, I was gonna say the skateboard scene in England is pretty dope. Or the UK in general is pretty dope. A lot of heavy hitters come out of there. The cliche teams from out in UK, that's real heavy hitters. Everybody's pretty.
He just brought some new information to me because that's something I had no clue about. I didn't know they had a big skate scene out there.
Good, like multi-talented with the skateboard.
Also kind of what Kaylin was saying, like I'm really into like history and I'm a big history buff, so just seeing all of the history come to life really,
Yes.
like going and seeing all the architecture and just different things like that I would really enjoy.
The only, because I mean we're at a skate park, so you might get this answer. The only reason why I would go to England is if like one, I had like a concert there, or two, I'm going there just to skate.
Okay, so you like their skate?
Like architecture.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like cool for like skateboarding.
I like that the people seem to be very proud of their country. They always seem to just know where their roots are, and because it's so rich in history, they tend to just like take that and run with it, and just so much expression in that way, and like their art is super reflective of how much patriotism their country holds, and like I really love poetry that comes from Britain, and just so much of that is reflected in their culture. I mean, America thinks that we're crazy about our country, but then we look at people in England and we're like, we don't know what it means to have patriotism.
Probably their fashion and their accents are pretty cool. And I feel like any movie or TV show we watch with an English accent, it's pretty decent.
They produce good actors.
David Beckham and Victoria Beckham. That's what I like about England.
I think just like from what I know,
I seen David Beckham and Victoria one time in New York City. Literally, the paparazzi, everybody was around them. They were going into a hotel. They looked like $1 million. Like they had on, he had this nice suit on. She had on a dress. I actually have video footage. My boy was recording. I literally said, you guys, like, y'all lighten up the block. They said, thank you. In their accents. They're definitely stunning.
I like that they're like welcoming and that they have like, you know, like they said, like really cool architecture, like cool tourist attractions that are like nice to go to. Like it's not like, it's probably, I don't think it's like hyped up, but it's like probably like really like as good as they say it is, I think.
Man, honestly, skaters.
Skaters?
Yeah, skaters.
Do you think like their skaters are better than American skaters? Or?
Oh man, it's top notch. I would say like we got some heavy hitters, but they got some heavy hitters too. Like their style, their flow. I just like their edits and everything like that. A little bit like how they like piece together their actual skate footage and stuff.
All right, now something you do not like about England.
I don't think I have a good answer for that one.
Ooh, I might get a little, people might hate on me for this, but Big Ben, it was kind of average size Ben. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of the music out there. This is one A$AP Rocky song. He got this London guy in it, I think from London, and the song is terrible. Like his part good, but the other guy part is just terrible. It's horrible. But for some reason right here, they accent and they rap, it just horrible for me for some reason. Yeah, it don't rub together.
I don't know. I like actually can't think of something that I don't like. Yeah. If I were there, I probably could find like something I didn't like, but
overall, nothing off the top of your head.
nothing like right off my brain. No.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yeah, see, I don't know enough, but I will say y'all music is not good. I won't say it's trash because everyone has a preference, but
Stop, guys. I'm personally a big fan of the London rap scene. Not so much the London drill scene, but London rappers, they still keep it real to the basics with hip hop. Like they still be true to their roots. And then a lot of the music is it has that island sound too. You know, when they're having fun, if you really listen, they construct the song. The way they construct the song is very well. Like they're still about a lot of feel good music. And that like I don't know, I think these guys just they ain't do their homework like that. They ain't do their homework.
out in the US, yeah, no. It's not there. It's not there. But you know what? To each his own. To each his own.
I really do respect.
A lot of London music ain't like America, where America, a lot of specifically the rap scene is really a lot of mainstream BS, where it's a lot of just. I'm not saying that London don't got that too. Like I said, their drill scene, they're talking some insane stuff. But there's a lot of pretty popular rappers in London and artists in London who keep the vibes pretty cool, where it's feel good music.
Their whole royal line and everything that they do with that, but I also am, being American myself, very biased to the American political system, and just think that while we are certainly far from being perfect, a lot of the ideas that we are grounded on and a lot of the things that the checks and balances that we've built into our system are really unique to our country, and I think that they don't have all of that, and so sometimes the balance of powers perhaps isn't quite what it is in America.
Okay.
I don't really have any like negative annotations like on London, so I mean, then again, I haven't been there, so I'm kind of blissed to their issues at hand. So, but I mean, in my mind, it's a good place.
Good place.
Yeah,
Okay.
good place.
I guess I can't say something I don't like because I haven't been there. Like I've only ever heard good things. Like no one's ever like England sucks. Like they're so bad. Like it's always just like good things. So
Right.
yeah, I couldn't say until I go there, I guess.
I don't know. I tend to stay away from stuff I don't like. So if I don't like it, then I just probably don't even know about it.
I don't know if this is actually true, but the stereotype is that they look down on people from the U.S. I don't like that.
Of the four countries that make up the United Kingdom, which were England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which country what's on the top of your list to visit out of those four?
It's a toss-up really when I think about it. If I'm thinking of it in the skating category, like Wales and England, I've seen like a bunch of skate spots there on their maps too, but I would pick England. I've seen the majority of the spots there, so England.
Solid.
Well, since I've already been to England, I'm not going to say that one, but I feel like Northern Ireland would be really cool.
It probably would be England, because I know.
Honestly, for me personally, this would be a hard decision. But I would say a top three: England, Northern Ireland, Scotland. That's my top three out of there. But all four are amazing, and I really want to go to all four.
Most of the skate spots that I know in Europe from those four countries are in England.
Oh, right, okay.
So, again, I would go there just to skate.
Yeah.
And probably has the richest amount of history.
So I've already been to Ireland, so I'd probably go to Northern Ireland because I didn't get the chance to visit there, so I would probably just go there.
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay. And then yourself?
Probably Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah, I heard it's really pretty.
I'd have to say Northern Ireland too, just because I'm very Black Irish, and a lot of my family's from there, and I think that'd be cool. But it's kind of a toss-up between that and Wales.
I probably want to visit Wales because I watched this like cool anime, and it's like what was called Vinland Saga. So like, yeah, I want to just go out there, check out it was like the anime was raw, the landscape was perfect. So I just want to like go out there and just look at everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to England. Yeah, just because I mean that's like a cool place to say you have visited, and I haven't been there, so I'd want to check that out first, and then like go to the other places.
Probably England.
England?
Just because I heard England more times than any of the rest of those.
Definitely would love to go to Scotland.
Scotland?
Gotta visit the Loch Ness. Gotta wear me a kilt and do my thing real quick. I think that's real cool. You guys definitely got some good beer out there, good pubs I love to visit. So, yeah.
Could you give me your best English accent?
Would you like some tea and crumpets, Mom?
Can you give me like a sentence to say?
Hello, Poppet.
Hello, my name's Callie, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So.
Bloody hell, I don't know what they say. I'm not good. I could barely speak English. Oh God.
I'm not really much good at accents, but I guess it's a sunny, beautiful day.
Cheerio. And they like cheerio.
Top of the morning to you, darling.
Whatever said, let me see. Hello, Mike.
Not Leviosa, Leviosa. Hello. Hello, mates. I didn't need to go over there. Maybe you guys can help me with my accent, get me on par.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is what some Americans think about England and its people. Now, a couple things to point out is that in the video there are a lot of young people because I could not find any older people that were willing to go on camera and talk about what they think about England. So the answers you'll get are answers coming from younger people, so keep that in mind. So in conclusion, I ask my fellow Americans, what do you think about England and its people? I'll leave you with that.
I think England is beautiful. Honestly, I do. I really, that's why I react to it so much. I just think it's certain things they said in there that stood out. Like where that one kid, he was like, he want to go to Wales because it's something he seen in the anime. It reminded me of myself as far as like being inspired by so much that I've seen on television and just making me want to go to certain places like in London. Like how he mentioned Harry Potter. Man, there was a lot said there. Overall, those skater kids are pretty down to earth. Pretty cool. The girls were awesome. One girl, she said something that really stood out when she said about being a history buff. That's me. I love the history too. Like the history for me, I definitely have a passion when it comes to history. So that sticks out for me. But Ireland, Northern Ireland, I mean the beauty, the mythology, how could you not want to go there? I mean Wales, everywhere has it, but it's like, oh man. I think it's wonderful. This was a wonderful video, and it definitely gives me ideas about videos I would like to do this summer. I'm ready to get into interviews, public interviews, guys, for sure. So if you like this video, definitely stay tuned. The original link will be in the description. And this is What Do Americans Think About England? And this was an awesome video. Much love.